We live in a world that praises more hustle, more success, more things, but somewhere along the way, in the pursuit of more, we've lost ourselves.
When I was younger, I thought having more meant I was winning. More clothes meant style, more money meant happiness, more work meant purpose. But the truth? I was overwhelmed, distracted, and disconnected from myself, from others, from what truly mattered. We're taught to chase excess as if it's the key to fulfillment. Yet, ironically, the more we accumulate, the emptier we often feel. We fill our homes, our schedules, even our minds, until there's no space left to just be. A few years ago, I spent a week in the mountains with an old friend. No signal, no distractions, just nature. He lived in a small cabin, one backpack of clothes, no TV, no social media. But there was peace in his eyes I hadn't seen in years. We spent our days talking, hiking, sitting in silence. At first, I was uncomfortable with the stillness. But by the third day, something shifted. The noise in my mind quieted. I noticed the sound of the wind in the trees, the way the sunlight hit the water. I remembered what it felt like to be present. That week, I learned a lesson I'll never forget. Simplicity isn't emptiness. It's space. Space to breathe, to grow, to live deeply rather than widely. We carry so much, not just physically, but emotionally. Expectations, obligations, fears of missing out. But ask yourself, how much of it is truly yours? And how much are you holding on to because you're afraid to let go? Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means choosing. It means deciding what stays and what goes. And in that decision, you reclaim your power. Minimalism isn't about owning nothing. It's about making room for everything that matters. When you clear the clutter, whether it's on your desk, your calendar, or in your relationships, you create clarity. And in clarity, you find direction. It's in the quiet moments that we hear our deepest truths. And often, it's not a louder life we need, it's a quieter one.
Start small. 1 hour of silence. 1 day without checking your phone the moment you wake up. These small acts of letting go create ripples. And over time, they become waves of transformation.
You don't have to escape to the mountains to live simply. You just have to be willing to pause. To ask, what am I filling my life with, and is it worth the space it takes? The irony is, when we embrace less, we gain so much more. More peace, more time, more connection. We begin to notice what we used to overlook. We start living deliberately, not just existing automatically. So the next time you feel like you need more, maybe what you really need is less. Let go, simplify, make space for what truly matters. Because sometimes, less is everything.